Hello and welcome to Boris's Shed.
Hello, Dave. Hello, everyone.
Do you know, Boris, you've got it looking so nice in here. It's so lovely. You've had a really good tidy up, haven't you? I love how you've just got all your little bits and bobs in the right place. You've even got your plants out, and you've even made your bed, Boris. It looks lovely.
Amber and me had an argument, and I was having some time alone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Boris. Would you prefer it if we came back another time?
No, it's nice now that you're here.
Oh, I can see that you're really sad about that.
Yes, I haven't had a fight for a long time.
Well, you know what, Boris, you're going to be able to mend this. You're going to be able to do it, and it's a horrible feeling, though, isn't it? Isn't it a horrible feeling when you feel like you've had an argument with someone? You can kind of feel like it's broken between you, can't you? You can sometimes think, is there even going to be a way back? Have you had that feeling? Have you had that feeling recently, even? You know, it wouldn't be normal to live in a house with people, to do life with people, with lots of people, and to not have arguments or fights. At sometimes it's kind of normal, but how we respond is really, really important. But when it's all gone wrong, it's a really horrible feeling, isn't it?
Yes, Dave.
It's a really horrible feeling. And maybe for you, I don't know, you could be watching this and you might have even just had a fight or an argument. You might be able to remember what that feeling feels like very, very easily. Or maybe it's been a long time and maybe you're even thinking, gosh, when's it all going to go wrong again? Or maybe you're just so used to fighting, it actually just kind of feels like normal life. Do you know what? The good news is today we're going to look at an exercise that is going to be able to help all of us when we're feeling a little bit like you do right now, Boris. Because the good news is that even though you might not be able to mend a relationship, a friendship straight away, you can always work on one of the people involved, and that's yourself. Because we can't control the other person, can we? We can't control the other person, not even the people that we live with, but we can control ourselves. And so we're going to do an exercise. In fact, we're going to do the exercise really soon. So what we're going to need you to do is you're going to need to get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. And it could be that you're either in school or maybe you're at home. But why don't you do that now? So whether that's someone's going to pass it around the classroom or maybe you can go and get it. But don't worry about pressing pause on this video. You can just keep it playing. And if you've already got those things, you can just watch. We're going to put up some lovely pictures just for 45 seconds. So you can just sit and watch. But if you haven't got those things, your time to get them is now. Welcome back. Wasn't that lovely? I don't know if you were running around looking for pens and paper or if you were just sitting and watching the relaxing waves. Weren't they lovely, Boris?
I feel better knowing that other people have had disagreements too.
It can feel so reassuring and it can feel nice to know that you're not the only person that's had an argument or a fight and actually that there's always a way through. It doesn't matter, you know, even if there's been a little break in your friendship or relationship, it's just nice to know that there's a way through, there's a way in which you're going to be able to mend it, and that's really, really nice. Boris, I want to ask you, what were some of the things that you were feeling when you were having that argument with Amber?
Angry, frustrated, annoyed, mad.
Yeah, of course. And underneath all that kind of anger and frustration, was there anything else you were feeling?
I am a robot, Dave.
I know you're a robot, Boris, but you have got a heart. Go on, have a little go. What's one of the things that perhaps you were feeling underneath all that frustration and anger?
Sad.
Yeah, sadness. We can feel sadness. And sometimes what you were doing and what often we try and do is we kind of use anger or frustration to try and protect ourselves against that feeling of feeling sad. So this exercise that we're going to do, and we're going to do it right now, it helps us whether we're feeling mad, sad, or even just a little bit bad. It can really, really help us. And it can help us just be aware of how we're feeling and it help us get back in control of ourselves. So to find out what we're going to do with the pens and paper that you've now got, have a look through the window right now. So the first thing you're going to do with your paper and pen is you're going to draw 2 big lines. Split that paper into 3 columns. And in the first column, you're going to write the word place. Is there a place where if you are feeling mad, sad or a little bit bad, where you like to go? Somewhere where you just feel safe and you can just maybe just cool off or just process how you're feeling. Place. In the second column, you're going to write the word person. Is there someone that helps you know how you're feeling and perhaps helps you figure out what might be a good thing to do? Is there someone that's good to talk to? So write the word person. And in that third one, you can see we've already started writing it, play. Is there something you just like to do? Maybe you just like to jump around on the trampoline or go for a run or play a game or who knows what it is you like to do. So place, person, play. And now what you've got to do in each one of those columns is just draw a picture of where is that place. Who is that person and what is it you like to do? So draw a picture and we'll just leave this video playing in the background. You can see what these guys are drawing, but you draw your own. I mean, if you're stuck for ideas, you could always copy, but the best if you kind of think about who is it that you like to talk to, where is it you like to go, and what is it you like to do when you're feeling a little bit down. At Heart Smart, we say don't hold on to what's wrong, But sometimes we need just a little bit of help and time just to let go of that emotion that's got a hold of us. And that's what this exercise is all about. Boris, where's your favourite place to go?
Right here in my shed.
Yeah, it's a great place. I mean, Boris's shed. There's no better place to go if you're feeling mad, sad, or bad. That's so good, Boris. Do you know what? When I was younger, I used to squeeze in between. Because I'm pretty old. We didn't have iPods when I was younger. We had like a big stereo system, so I used to squeeze in between that and a big chair, and I used to play my favourite music, and that was my favourite little place that I used to go to when I was feeling mad, sad, or bad. What about people to talk to? Who are some of the favourite people that you have to talk to when you're feeling down, Boris?
Do you want me to say you?
Well, I wasn't fishing for compliments, but I guess I was kind of hoping you'd say me. I love talking to you as well, Boris, when I'm feeling down. It's so good to have someone to talk to, isn't it? And whatever it is you like to do playing-wise, for me, I just like going on a bike ride. I know that, Boris, you love tinkering with your tools and all that kind of stuff as well, don't you? Which is really, really great. But I was going to ask you, Boris, now that we spent a bit of time thinking about some great places where we like to go when we're feeling down, when we're not feeling great, and now you're kind of in a slightly better place. What is it you're going to do to help fix this mess between you and Amber?
I've had a good idea, actually.
Oh, well, that's great.
Hi, Boris. Are you in there? Can I come in?
I'm in here at the moment, Amber, with Boris. But I tell you what, I'll leave in a minute. I'll let you come in. That's great, isn't it? It sounds like you and Amber are gonna kind of mend this little mess that you guys have had together, which is so great. And for you at home, maybe you might have found, or you might have remembered, there's a little mess that you want to kind of clear up, and this wouldn't be a bad time to do that. But we're gonna, instead of kind of saying a normal goodbye, we're gonna kind of go back to those beautiful waves that we were looking at earlier, and we're going to have a look at those just to end this film. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here again tomorrow.
Bye!